Well, if you're a subscriber to Netflix, and believe me, who isn't, then well, you probably have noticed that it seems Netflix, just gets better and better. I remember on camera, and I have to update the app, but I remember on camera, I mentioned how much not how much it improved, but what it had obtained. Basically, Netflix had obtained the last time I was on camera, one of the last times, that is it obtained the rights to Disney to stream a lot of the Disney products or movies and shows, if you will. And even before that, I announced in a previous video before that now you had a lot of the shows that if you were an 80s child like I was, you grew up with being streamed on Netflix, like Transformers, Gem, G.I. Joe. The only ones so far that are not on there are Mask, and I think even Inhumanoids and Jace, and that's about it. But other shows, but the thing was with Netflix is these are shows you would not ever dream of seeing side by side with anybody else. And with Netflix, you got to see Transformers and Gem and G.I. Joe alongside shows that you grew up with in the 90s, like Sonic Sat AM, if you will, Sonic Underground, Adventures of Sonic, and the list goes on. Reboot, I think's in there. And again, the Beast Wars. The list just goes on. And now you add in the hub, some of the channels off the hub, like Friendship and Magic, Transformers Prime, Renegades, I believe. And now you add in Cartoon Network stuff like Ben 10, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. I believe maybe the Looney Tunes show. I'm not really sure. You add in Dexter's Laboratory. You add that in. Hold on for a second. Sorry about that, folks. I thought my mom was showing up because she's at Bible study, and then she wants to go down to Walmart in a little while after she gets back, or to the store at least, Walmart I guess, and pick some stuff up. But anyway, you have all those shows now, like I said, now alongside with the hub stuff like Transformers Prime, and stuff, and Friendship and Magic, and Renegades, Dan Versus, and then like I said, you add in the Cartoon Network stuff like Dexter, the Ben 10 cartoons, Courage. I think Powerpuff's in there. You add those alongside, like with Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, Season 1. I think maybe the first season of the Looney Tunes show. I'm not too sure about that one yet. But you add all that in, and then, as I'm trying to look here, folks, you add in, the DC Universe animated movies, like Superman, Batman Apocalypse, Superman the Elite, Batman Year One, All-Star Superman. And then you add in the Marvel movies, like Ultimate Avengers, the movie. Shows like X-Men Evolution, Ultimate Avengers, the movie too. But then things get even better. Because not only do you get stuff like Spectacular Spider-Man and stuff, but you get stuff now like The Hunger Games is on there. But what really surprised me Oh man, this really surprised me, folks. Was you ended up is that recently we got Justice League, we got Batman Beyond, and Justice League Unlimited. You add all those with the shows we grown up with in the 80s and the 90s, and it's just like, if video on demand isn't the future, especially streaming, video streaming, I don't know what is. I mean, you got Rocco's Modern Life on here. You got Bobby's World. You got shows from other countries like Edgar and Ellen. You got the Angelo Rules. You got 16 Snow Job Special. And then again, you add all that together, and it's like, especially for animated shows, it's like, it's any animation fan's dream come true. It is. Any animation dream, any animated any animation cartoon fan's dream come true. It literally is, folks. It literally is. I mean, heck, you have the Garfield show on here. You have Woody Woodpecker show, the new one from the late 90s, early 2000s. Like I said, you add in shows from the hub like Pound Puppies and Transformers Prime and Renegades. And then some Charlie Brown specials. Old Popeye cartoons, old Felix cartoons, Angry Beavers. And then, like I said, you got Ben 10, all the Ben 10s. You got Adventure Time, Chowder, Powerpuff Girls, Home of Imaginary Friends, Courage, Ed, Ed, and Eddie, Billy and Mandy, Generator Rex, Code Name Kids Next Door, Wolverine and the X-Men, the 90s X-Men, Destroy, Build, Destroy. I mean, the list just goes on. I mean, you even have Spider-Man Unlimited and the 90s Spider-Man. Johnny Bravo. Again, if you're an animation fan, then this is like a dream come true, because you've got just about any kind of animated show you grew up with or you've heard about from the 80s, the 90s, and today, all gathered together in one place. And if you like adult animation, you got Boondocks, you got Venture Boys. Again, heck, you even have Family Guy, Futurama, American Dad. The Cleveland Show, King of the Hill, some of the Futurama movies. The only things missing are The Simpsons, I think. And if you're a fan of animation, an all-around animation fan, like I said, to hear that shows like Transformers, G1, G.I. Joe, G1, Gem, Heathcliff, Garfield and Friends are standing alongside that of Sonic the Hedgehog SatAM. Reboot, if you will. Adventures of Sonic Underground. To have them standing alongside the likes of the 90s X-Men and X-Men Evolution and Wolverine the X-Men. Again, the list just goes on. And then also to be standing alongside Justice League Unlimited, He-Man and She-Ra, standing alongside them. I mean, it's like, it's any animation fan's dream come true. And again, if you're an overall fan of all kinds of animation, including anime, then this is definitely a dream come true, because you got all sorts of anime to watch alongside them. You've got Soul Eater. You got Full Metal Alchemist. You got Street Fighter Alpha. You got Rosia and plus Vampire. You got High School of the Dead. You got Trigun. You got Afro Samurai. You got Girls Bravo. You name it, it's there. It's like, again, like I said, if you're an animation fan of all things animation, including anime, this is like a dream come true. And all you have to do is put a queue together. You can put your movies in there that you already like and everything, live action stuff and all that. But if you want to wait until the very end to add in some animation stuff, there you go too. I mean, the fact is, right now, Netflix is like an animation fan's, dream. It's like an a fan of animation dream come true. It's an animation fan's dream come true. That's what it is. It really is, especially like I said, when you have shows like She-Ra and He-Man of the 80s, Transformers G1, G.I. Joe G1, and Gem standing alongside the likes of Sonic SatAM, Sonic Underground, Adventures of Sonic, Reboot, what else? Super Mario Brothers Super Show as well. Seven of them still alongside like Beast Wars, Transformers. Again, it's just like Voltron, the Third Dimension, along with the original Voltron. It's like, what more can you ask for? And then what? Cool World, if you're an animation fan of movies. Witchblade, if you're, like I said, overall fan of animation plus anime. It's like, what more can you ask for? Robotech, Sabrina's Secret Life, Redwall, good. Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoons, the animated series of Sabrina. What more can you ask for? Like I said, you basically are given an animation fan's dream come true right here. It really is. Currently, that is what Netflix is right now, an animation fan's dream come true. As of today, April 10th, 2013. And if you don't believe me, you got Netflix, check it out for yourself. Seriously. Seriously. Ask yourself this. If someone would have told you when Netflix started the video streaming portion of the service, if somebody would have told you the first day the video streaming for Netflix started, that you'd be able to view, that one day you'd be able to view every cartoon almost that you've grown up with from the 80s to now, you probably wouldn't believe them, right? Well, now you can, because that's just about the case. True, there's a lot that is, yet to be, added, and that's okay. Heck, we have Voltron Lion Force. Again, like I said, that's okay though, because at least you know. Anyway, I thought I'd just pass that along to any animation fan out there that has Netflix. Check it out. It is definitely an animation fan's dream come true. Comments are welcome.